for Yarn, and today I'm doing a little tutorial on how to make a bun maker on your Addi knitting machine. This is a very quick and easy project. And I have my Addi Pro here. This is the small Addi. If you do it on the Addi King, then the size of the bun maker is going to be bigger than most people's heads. So only use the Addi Pro for this. I'm in circular knitting mode, and I'm going to start by casting on with the first black needle, using worsted weight yarn that is pretty close to the color of my hair. And now I'm going to start knitting a tube. Now that's about 40 rows. So what I'm going to do here is every yarn is different. So every worsted weight yarn is going to give you a slightly different number of rows for your project. So what I'm going to do is start to roll the tube up inside itself like a donut and see how big it is. Alright, now right here we have what you would normally use as a small bun maker, about 2.5 inches wide, and this size was good for people with thinner hair, or if you put it in a child's hair, this is a good size for that. I want mine a little bigger, so I'm going to keep going. Now I'm at about 60 rows, and if I stretch this lengthwise again and roll this pretty tightly around itself, then my bun maker is going to get bigger. And that's about a medium-sized bun maker at 60 rows. This is just for a medium-sized bun. And I'm going to do a little bit bigger, so I'm going to do about 70 rows. So there's about 70 rows, and I'm going to stretch it lengthwise a little more and roll it over itself maybe 1 or 2 more times, and that is about the size that I want for my bun maker. So now what I'm going to do is unroll this, at least some, push it down in the middle, and I'm going to cut my yarn. I'm going to take my Addi needle and start picking up the stitches. Alright, and now I've got all the stitches picked up, and I'm going to continue. I want to make sure that it's a tight roll, so I'm going to unroll it most of the way and try to make it as tight as possible so that it's kind of dense. And I want this cast off edge to be in the middle of the donut, like so. So now I'm going to take my yarn needle and I'm going to start whip stitching those stitches that I just cast off with the knitting that's already there. now that I've whip stitched all the way around, I'm going to take my seaming yarn and pull on it to close up the hole in the middle a little bit, because if the hole is too big, then it'll be, you know, too big for most people's ponytails. So I'm going to put mine about right there, and then I'm going to tie off by making a knot and shoving the needle through the donut and out the other side. And I'm going to cut my tail.